but Beckham wasn't there. Beckham was at the Heat game. And I see him walk through I guess because he's so famous, they had him walk through the media room to get to the exit. I was like, man, that's a handsome mother bleeper. Woo! And then he goes, "Can all fall in the bathroom there, love?" I'm like, wow, even that sounds charming.
Him saying he has to take a dump sounds charming.
Am I the only one that thinks this dude goes to the games because he can get in for free just to take in all that is going on during the Heat game and then take a little gander at the Heat game every now and then?
That's not true. I have notes. I take notes during the game.
You send more texts about who's there and what just happened off the basketball court than on the basketball court.
Well, I just figure that's what everybody wants. A little generic. I like to call it water cooler talk in the text. We're just gathering around the text water cooler, talking it up. I figure you guys like to hear that handsome Bex saying that he had to pee.
Ooh, handsome Bex is here. That's how the text comes across. That's not.
Well, it's the first time I've ever been in a room with him. Handsome. But I got to give you the goosies of last night, all right? So, Trey Young, somebody get him a pacifier. He's a big baby. Oh, don't get any calls. You know what that's? You guys smell that? Reeks of desperation. Reeks of desperation. I mean, you could. If Trey Young had a fragrance, it would be desperation. Because he's just begging for calls out here. Boo-hoo. And Gabe Vincent was given word of this after the game. I want you to look at Gabe Vincent here, Leroy. I want you to notice a couple things for Gabe Vincent, okay? One, I want you to notice what he's wearing. And then I want you to just take a look at the...
Does he have the samurai headband on?
No, he doesn't. He has... You'll see what he has on, but I also want you to just see the look on his face when he's asked about Trey Young's complaints, and look at the sly smirk that he's got. Here's Gabe Vincent after the win.
You guys held him to 1 for 12 the other night. You forced him into a career high, well, whatever you want to call it, 10 turnovers tonight. He just said a few minutes ago that he's hoping to get more calls, said you guys are being too physical with him. Like, how would you sort of assess the job that you guys have done against him in the first 2 games?
I thought he got a lot of calls tonight. I don't know how many he got, but I mean, we're just playing hard, playing Miami Heat basketball, compete in every possession, and we're going to continue to do so.
Wow! That's Goosey's, dude.
Is he from down here?
Gabe? No, he's from Cali. He's from Cali. But
1997?
That's right. 1997 NLCS championship shirt. Do you know what that series was, Leroy? That was the Florida Marlins beating the Atlanta Braves. Miami over Atlanta. That from Gabe Vincent. That is Goosey's. That's not only Goosey's. That is historic, nostalgic, balling Goosey's. I want Gabe Vincent to get the max. I want him to get the max. I love him so much. I love him so much.
Question.
Yeah.
Do you think he knew that?
100%. Oh, 100%. Dude, that's why he wears that.
Next time you out there, ask him.
No.
Why'd you wear that shirt?
Dude,
don't ask him.
Ask him.
Wait, don't.
First of all, he's teammates with Udonis Haslam, a monster Marlins fan. You don't think UD knows? He's a monster.
So he said, "Hey, UD, I'm thinking about wearing a Marlins shirt. Which one should I get?"
I think that's
the conversation they had. Two grown-ass men.
I think that he says, "Hey, remember Lovato Hernandez?" No, you were. Hold on. You don't think that's on purpose? You're adorable. You don't think he wears a 1997? I don't have to. I know.
I find it hard to believe. Wait, I find it hard to believe somebody from Cali knows about the 1997 NLCS.
Why not?
Would you agree with that?
How old was Gabe Vincent in 1997?
5.
Well, he was born in 1996.
A year old. A year old.
I already got my shirt picked out, Mama.
A year. Wait, it was 1.
Dude, no, that's what. Hold on. So let me get this straight. Hold on. I just want to be clear here. You think he just wore that shirt by Coinky Dink?
No, I think that he wanted to wear a shirt and he saw it, but he didn't necessarily know that that's what all that meant.
Of course he did.
You ask him, and don't ask him in a Tobin way. Ask him in a general way. Hey,
I don't have to ask him in a Tobin
yes, you do.
way.
If you
why do I have to ask?
Reason why?
That is the reason why. Why else would you wear that shirt?
Would you like to make a bet?
I don't have to make a bet.
See?
I don't have to make a bet. What do I have to make a bet for?
Because I'm telling you that it's more random than you think.
Dude, is
you think he
no way it is. Of course he did.
Oh, back in 1997, when I was 1, I remember the Marlins playing against the Braves. You know what? I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get that shirt. Are you out of your bleeping mind?
No, he definitely did, dude.
Oh my goodness.
Why that shirt though, then, Leroy? Like, why not like a Miami Marlins shirt, or why not like the 2003? Like, why that one? He has to have done that on purpose.
Obviously not random.
That's why you ask,
dude. It's obviously not random. It's not random. He's wearing the shirt because it's Miami versus Atlanta.
I'm not. Does it say Miami versus Atlanta on it?
No, because they were the Florida Marlins back then, dude. Try and keep up.
See.
Okay.
See
what?
I always knew you from Lashahatchee. Now it's just your true colors are coming out.
Dude, I'm not from Lashahatchee. Okay,
yeah,
I'm not. You're the one lashing out. Okay, with your pistachio nuts, and I'm tired of this nonsense.
No,
it's so obvious that he wore that as a shot to the Atlanta Hawks. So obvious. Why would I ask him something? It'd be like, "Hey, Gabe Vincent, are you?"
Let me ask you a bigger. Let me ask you even bigger question. Let me ask you even bigger question.
Go ahead.
You think anybody on the Hawks knows of that shirt and what the significance of it is?
Doesn't matter. It's not for the Hawks. It's for the Heat. It's for the Miami sports fan. They're like, because I tell you, I put out that clip last night. A lot of love on Twitter. A lot of love. Everybody knew it. Everybody knew it, dude. You're like the only one lashing out. You're the one who's trying to fight this. Daniel's right.
All I said was ask him, and you go, I don't have to. Why not?
Because it's so obvious. It'd be like
he was 1.
That doesn't matter, dude. It'd be like, hey, let's pass the mic over there. Hey, Brendan Tobin, 7-9 Gabe Vincent, are you a basketball player? Like, why would I ask him the obvious? I know the answer. Of course he's wearing that as a shot to Atlanta. Duh. And by the way, if I do ask him now he's going to like back off because he doesn't want to make bulletin board material. So I'm not going to give you the satisfaction.
Oh, you've already. Wait, hold on. So this is the answer you have for here. But you can't come up with a plan to avoid having to go to the arena and try to find a white hot Bernie with your kid.
Yeah, it's different.
No, really?
It's different.
Because you've already backed out of, why would I ask him? Oh, now he's just not going to want to make bulletin board material.
Ghost Sean says Leroy's missing this one. Burrito says it's his chess, not checkers. Another guy says, by Leroy's logic, no one should wear throwbacks because they weren't alive.
No, that's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm saying, do you think he wore that because he was trying to take a dig at Atlanta? You think he knew that?
Yes.
Okay.
What do you think? What do you think? Gabe Vincent's just like looking like a Florida Marlins shirt today, huh? Hey, what series do we happen to have? Oh, the one they beat Atlanta? That doesn't matter, really. Of course. You're so adorable. Sometimes I want to pinch your cheeks.
You know how this could all be resolved?
What?
Asking him.
I don't have to. Why do I have to ask the obvious?
Because that way you know for sure.
It's so stupid. Why do I have to ask Gabe Vincent the obvious? He, of course, wore that as a shot to Atlanta. Meanwhile, he's telling Trey Young, "Oh, boo! I don't get. I thought he got a lot of calls tonight. I love him. You know he's on the minimum next year. Andy Ellisberg, dude, what a wizard. No wonder he has to wear shirts from 1997.
Point for Tobin.
He was one. Take a quick break.
He was one. He's like, I can't wait till I'm 25. I can revisit this.
That's just the thing. He told his mom to buy it bigger.
Buy it big, so when I'm playing for the Heat, I can wear it.
Gabe Vincent's at daycare and Trey Young's there in the sandbox flopping all over the place. Hey, teacher, did you see that? Stop whining, eat culture.
Wait a minute. Was he not? No, so was he born here?
Who?
Was he born in the U.S.? Gabe
Vincent? I think he is. I think he's California. I don't know if his parents are from Nigeria or if he was born.
Okay. I got
I'm pretty sure that he was born in California, though.
Because that would have been even more incredible if he wasn't even born in,
Yeah, he was born in Nigeria. He was born in California, but his parents are Nigerian.
Okay. Yeah. Because if he was born in Nigeria and you're like, oh, yeah, he was thinking about
Oh, his father's Nigerian. Excuse me. His father's Nigerian. His mom is from Connecticut.
Wow. Born in California, though.
Both have doctorates in psychology.
So you think he's playing a little
Yep.
Mind game.
Yep. We should call Gabe Vincent the shrink.
Point for Tobin.
Mama was a shrink. That daddy was a shrink. That boy is a shrink.
Back after this.
Oh, gosh.
Listen to Backstreet Boys, then he kicks your ass, drops 45 on you. Little 45 piece. Little 45 piece of wings. But you want to know something, Leroy? You want to know something about these wings? These aren't chicken wings, Leroy. This is an endangered species. Welcome to Jimmy Bucket's restaurant, where we munch on hawk wings.
Goosey.
We take the hawk wing, we fry it up, we dip it in Big Face coffee, and we eat 45 of them.
Yeah.
Hey, you are the only one that eats street birds.
No, dude, a hawk is not a street bird. That's an exotic animal.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Maybe to rednecks.
Did you see last night on TNT they brought a real hawk on set and Shaq offered the hawk handler $10,000 to go have it land on Chuck's head? He goes, You want to make $10,000 cash? Get him, Lobo.
I feel like he wasn't lying too. He would have given them.
Oh, he would have given
during
him
the break.
10,000.
So during the break,
Yep.
the two dogs were waiting at the back door, and I'm like, "Where's Oreo?" So he's an escape artist because he can fit by the gate next to the house. So he just goes and roams the neighborhood.
Yep.
So I open up the door, I yell Oreo, and the other two dogs ran out.
Oh God.
So now I'm chasing them, but they don't want, they want to play. So they're doing the little dog thing. I'm like, oh boy.
You know, it's funny. We're getting some reviews coming in on Jimmy Butler's Hawk Wing restaurant, and this is actually TNT's Adam Lefkoe, you know, doing coverage of the NBA playoffs. And after he tried Jimmy Butler's Hawk Wings, this is actually his review of it. Delicious.
Solid. That's all I need to hear.
Likes him. Can I get Eric Spoelstra yesterday? J-Fig, this is Eric Spoelstra. He was asked by Cooper Moorhead about the idea of who from Heat.com. That dude's smart. He knows numbers. He's kind of, you know, I sit next to him and I feel like I don't know if I'm making him dumber or he's making me smarter, but that guy knows his numbers, right? And he had this great point yesterday about how Jimmy Butler making threes in the playoffs is a lot like D Wade. not really a three-point shooter. For some reason in the playoffs, you don't feel great about leaving D-Wade open. And Spo loved that comparison. Yeah, I got the Goosies. I got to be honest with you.
You had a player before in Dwayne who could not shoot threes or not shoot threes very well during the regular season and get to the playoffs, and there he makes a couple big ones. Jimmy obviously didn't shoot that well from three this season.
Yeah, I know.
Is there a way to explain?
It actually is a good comparison because if you get in those pressure moments and the moments of truth, if you're on the other side, would you ever like want to just give Dwayne Wade an open three? You would not, because he's a killer. Like, he's gonna like seize that moment, and Jimmy has a lot of those same qualities. You know, like, you can say whatever the percentage, throw those all out. You know, when it becomes about winning, they'll find a way to kill you. You can look at a scouting report, look at numbers, but that's when they kill you the most. And the next game, it might be the free throw line, it might be the attacks, it might be playmaking. You know, that's part of his genius.
Man, I mean, that's Goosey's galore, dude. That is Goosey's galore. He's a killer.
Goosey's galore.
Killer. D-Wade saw this quote yesterday, and his response to it was, I read no lies. I read no lies. I love that. Oh, I love that.
It's pretty amazing because basically you just defined the definition of a gamer. Right.
Well, D-Wade used to say, I always remember him saying this. He goes, people say I'm not a shooter, but I'm a shot maker.
Right.
And I was like, damn, that is such an ice cold way to put it. Unlike, ice tray, which, by the way, is an outdated method of making ice cubes. Why would you want that as your nickname? Ice tray. Who the hell has ice trays anymore? I mean, other than, of course, Odyssey, which we decided to get for the fridges that don't have ice makers.
I was going to say, we actually have those.
Yeah, it's the only place the last time I had an ice tray, it was like my first apartment at, a real raggedy place in Miami. And let me tell you, they did not have ice making refrigerators.
No.
So we had to have ice cubes. I remember one time my then girlfriend, not even my fiance at the time, she was so adorable trying to make the place our own, and she got little heart ice cube trays.
Oh, adorable.
Yeah. It was adorable. Listen, we still are 2 scoops of adorable. Yeah. But now I'm I have my ice maker, because who the hell has ice trays these days?
That's a good question, man.
The dumbest thing I've ever heard, Oh, I'm telling you, what a night. What a night. I love playoff basketball. I love playoff basketball so much. The Goosies are loose. Everybody's so happy. We're having so much fun, Leroy. Aren't you having fun? Aren't you having fun?
This is awesome.
This is awesome.
Did you get one of those shirts?
What shirts?
Why not?
No, because I'm not a fan with access. I'm there to do business. I'm there to do business.
Wow.
Dude. I'm not trying to get free swag. All right. I'm boots on the ground. I'm boots on the ground. Enough. The only swag I need are the memories my boots give me from being on the ground.
Wow.
Yep. Deep, right? You're welcome. Oh, man. I'm having so much fun. This is Jimmy Butler after the game. This is him saying that PJ Tucker had a talk with him before this performance, and he knew he had to go out there and score lots of points.
Last night, I had a conversation with Tuck, and he was telling me to go out there and score, make sure that we win. Coach Quinn did the same thing today while I was up there getting shots in our practice gym, and I went out and did just that.
Anytime you score 40 in a playoff game, people are going to go back to the bubble and say that was bubble Jimmy. Did you find anything that was reminiscent to you of the way you played up there?
Nope. I'm a different player now than I was then, and I'm okay with that. I just always want to play basketball the right way and do whatever it takes to help this team, this organization win. That's why they brought me here, and I did that tonight. But more than that, we still got 2 more to get against this squad.
I love it so much. Here's the thing, though. I love Jimmy Butler in the zone because he is so emotional. Like, he is flexing to the crowd. He is yelling at the scorer's table at his friends. He soaks it in so well when he has a big game, Leroy. Like, that dude wears it, Not one of these, like, not one of these guys. Some guys are just like they're cool. They don't make a lot of a lot of gestures and stuff. Jimmy, he was doing it for everything. If he kicked it out to PJ for a 3, PJ hit a 3. He's throwing up the 3. He's hanging on the rim. He's yelling at his bench. I mean, he has the crowd so fired up. I love seeing this from him yesterday. I love seeing what we're getting from Jimmy Butler. I love seeing the game one, the alley-oop from Gabe, where he's hanging on the rim and screaming. This has been an awesome couple of games for him. Really, really happy for Jimmy Butler. And they needed it, dude. Let me tell you something. Like, they have not in this game yet, in this series yet, gotten a real offensive punch at all from Bam or Tyler. Bam was in foul trouble yesterday, but then even when he came into the fourth quarter, he was kicking the ball all over the place. Really, really frustrating game for Bam, which obviously everybody's gonna be like, "Oh, Depoy was on his head. His head wasn't in the game." Yeah, listen, I got faith that Bam Adebayo is going to turn this thing around and put in a good performance. But yeah, he wasn't good yesterday, and they needed everything from Jimmy. But you want to know something that was great about it? Even after those back-to-back turnovers, they come out of a timeout. What is the first play Jimmy Butler goes and makes because he knows Bam's struggling? Little dish under the rim to a dunk for Bam. Like that's just. And that's the savvy of Jimmy Butler. He's like, you know what? I'm going to make sure that his head's in it because he's probably feeling a little bit down right now and he feels like he's messing up. We can't have that. We can't have a disengaged Bam Adebayo.
The great thing about this team is that it's hard for me to look at any other player and say they didn't have a good game when one guy scores 45, because in a lot of instances, they go out of their way to make sure that guy gets the ball in his spots. And so I'm not going to be too critical of Bam simply because it was the Jimmy Butler show. And maybe, they didn't need his presence on that end as much as they have in the past. That being said, I think sometimes guys get a little, they're not ready necessarily when the ball does come to them because somebody else is hot. And I think you saw that a couple of times with not only Bam, but with a couple of guys that they just weren't on their shot because it came so infrequently. And it's not a fault of theirs. It's just that they didn't have the hot hand.
Heat go up 2-0 against the Atlanta Hawks. We'll flip over to football a little bit. Dolphins starting up their workouts.
Did the Phoenix go up 2-0?
No,
they did not.
No, they 1-1 because Devin Booker got hurt last night.
Yeah, he was looking like he was trying to top Jimmy's game too. So
yeah, he was cooking and then he pulled a hammy.
Yeah.
No, he pulled the Chris Paul.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, no bueno for the Suns. Yeah, Pelicans tied it up.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, Pelicans tied it up, and then what was the other game last night? It was Memphis tied it up. Memphis tied it up with the Timberwolves.
Yeah, they won by like 28 or something.
Well, that's what everybody was expecting.
Definitely.
Because guess what? Old Stephen A gave him the old Brendan Tobin don't lose.
He's right.
Did you
hear
that?
I didn't hear it, but I believe it.
Oh my goodness. He put them on notice.
You don't want to make an enemy out of me, Ja.
So you got that series tied up with no Devin Booker.
Yep.
You got the Mavs tied it up with no Luka.
No Luka. They think hopefully they'll get him back for game 3.
And then Memphis tied it up, which Memphis is the big favorite in that series anyway.
The big one tonight, you got game 2 between the Boston Nets and Celtics coming off the game winner. Yep. And then, which is probably good for the Nets. Like, you get a little bit more of a break after losing an emotional game like that. I feel like that's better for them.
No, dude.
You don't think so?
You want to get right back to it because
I don't think so.
No,
I feel like
you think you want a break?
I think so.
The only thing it is because Ben Simmons might return.
All right. Hey, believe it when I see it.
I know. I'm just saying.
Believe it when I see it.
Boom. I mean, the one thing that he does do, whether he scores a bucket or not,
you know what I believe?
Put some length on the perimeter.
You want to know when I believe Ben Simmons is coming back? When Goran Dragic tells me Ben Simmons is coming back.
If I'm honest, I see him getting up shots, buddy. I think he's big. Game 4.